We're unbeaten in the last month, and it's time to play somebody that slapped us earlier on in the season. Yes, boys, welcome back to another episode of the Brentford FM 24 save. I am now aware that the game has fully been released and a lot of people are moving over to different saves, but I'm going to continue with the beta save now and just try and do this for a lot of the year. Maybe I'll move on at some point, who knows. Anyway, so we are, like I said, we are unbeaten in the last month since the Man United game, which you guys haven't seen because last game you saw was against Luton, so we played a lot of games. We have drawn with Wolves, quite a silly draw. Definitely thought we played quite good. And then beat Brighton, Burnley, Everton, and then Lincoln in the next round of the FA Cup in a bit of a weird game to reach the quarterfinals, in which we don't know. Yeah, the quarterfinals in which we don't know who we are going to be playing. Is that something we can see in this episode? That's the Youth Cup. What's the bear with me. FA Cup 5th round. Quarter final on the 1st of the 3rd. So that should be today. So we actually should see today, before the Arsenal game, because we are a day before the Arsenal game, who we are going to play. So, with that being said, there we go. So we have an A at the moment. Oh yeah, I haven't shown you any signs. So obviously, Jeremy Doku did indeed reject us. So we did go out and sign Reece Nelson on loan from Arsenal, who has already played very, very well for us. Yeah, just a very good player. Should have scored in his first game, but he didn't. He got the goal in his second game. I may have been Lincoln. I'm not too. No, I wouldn't say Premier League. Not too sure who that was. But yeah, Ivan Toney's on his way back as well. We've got Longstaff back. We've got Talisca back. Yeah, Talisca was injured for a little bit. Sorry, that's why I said back. If we go over to reports and we see his medical report, he was out for no, I was saying it, but he was out for like 5 to 8 days a while ago. So the board are very happy. They're happy with the Talisca signing. Happy with the 2-2 draw with City, which was a bit of a shit house because I didn't really score a goal. But Williams got the second goal anyway. Walker just kind of twatted it into his own net. They're disappointed in the deal to loan out Shakhtar Baptiste, but again, he wasn't going to play. It's just money sitting there, and you know they're paying it like a little bit, but you know it's better than having him sat there on a full wage. They are disappointed with the finances to bring in Reece Nelson. We are paying a little bit on the higher side, because we are paying his deal along with that. But he's a good player who could potentially get us into Europe, which gets us a lot more money. So I'll take that. No, I want to take that. I'll take that. And then concerned about the 2-1 Premier League defeat to United. Honestly, I can see that because again, if you look at the player ratings here, we actually play quite well, and we're very unlucky to not score a second. But United are 4th. Obviously not going to win the title. I doubt even City are, unless they can launch some mad attack in the last 11 games, or 12 for them. But yeah, board. Not the board. The supporters are happy. They're happy with the results. Not happy with the sale of Rosev. Not going to play. It's pointless. Considering about Nathan Collins, I want him to improve because again that value shows he can be a very good player, and that 4-star on him shows he can be a very good player. And then considering about the 200 fee, I understand that because we should have played better. Anyway, quarter-final draw. Sorry, so these are the teams that are left in it. Blackburn is the ideal team. It's actually quite beatable teams there, I feel. Anyway, first game is City, and they are going to be playing at home to Blackburn. Next game is Crystal Palace against Brentford. So, and then Leeds, Villa, and Arsenal and Brighton, obviously. So, it is soon, so that might be the next episode, because obviously that will get us a trip to Wembley. So yeah, Palace this season, how did we do? A 1-1 draw and a 2-0 win, so past results are in our favour, but obviously it doesn't matter. It matters on the day how we play. Anyway, let's get towards this Arsenal game, because we've got about 4 minutes in already. I don't know why I'm saying that, because I haven't even offered for him, because I'm not stupid. tries to offer him a loan again, and I wanted me to buy him. Anyway, so we'll just do that because I'm going to change the team anyway. So this is the team it's telling me to play, and it probably might be quite similar to the team I do play. Obviously we can't play Reece Nelson, so if we just put him on a playmaker, obviously because Talisca suits the other role well, the attacking mid, and we'll put Sharda on a advanced forward because I feel like he's probably the best to play up front out of them lot. Maybe in Burma, maybe I'm wrong. And then we will drop Strakoshka. I know keepers can get injured, but how likely is it? And Longstaff can come in at some point in the game, probably. So that's going to be our team. In goalkeeper we have Flecken as usual. Back four of what we've seen quite a lot this season: Henry, Pinnock, Ayer, and Walker Peters. Defensive midfield two of Janelt and Norgard. Our three cams of Wisser, Van der Beek, and Burmo, and up front we have Kevin Sharda. Right. Confused about the team selection. Shut it, Norgard. Twice it. There we go, took a while to get in. So let's just do whatever. Let's get into the match. Arsenal are going to get started with Gabriel Jesus. So, we did get dismantled 3-0 by these, off camera, that I did play. And it was a whitewash, rather than a close game. We kind of just weren't really in it. We had one or two chances, and that was kind of it, and we got bummed 3-0. So, yeah, obviously we know how the game against City went, we know the games against United have gone, but I actually can't remember our results against Liverpool. Anyway, Shard got the ball and turns, it's blocked. Here's Odegaard looking to bring Arsenal on the attack. And plays a bad ball and Henry can intercept. Anyway, yeah, I'm not quite sure about what our results were against Liverpool. Let me just check that quickly. Liverpool 1-0 loss, not too bad. And then we've got them again as we approach the business end of their season. Right. Anyway. Here is Declan Rice onto Kai Havertz for Arsenal. Might be quite good in Foot Manager, because he's not in real life. And Simon Hooper is saying that is a foul. I'm not too sure I agree with him. I have seen no penalties a little bit more frequent this year, but I feel he's going to give that. He has given it as a penalty. I'm not quite sure it was. But anyway, Saka steps up, and it's so nearly saved by Flecken. He can't believe it. But Saka scored his 14th goal of the season, and City are in for him, so that probably says why they are, because he is probably quite good. Anyway, let's not let this be another 3-0, and I'm not saying that I'll be happy with a 4-0, because it's not 3, obviously not. So, here's Saka on the right-hand side for Arsenal, looking to cut in on his favoured left foot, and does towards Dedic. No idea who you are. Here's Rice, Zinchenko, Leandro Trossard, and he's literally just been gifted the ball back in an easy space, and he hits the post. Here is Kevin Sharda now looking to go wide to Wisser and Dawson. That's the end of that highlight, unfortunately. Ended back with Arsenal. Great, that's exactly what we wanted to see. Here is Declan Rice sending a long ball over towards Leandro Trossard. Goes back to Gabriel. Now Declan Rice through the middle of the pitch and out onto the left hand side where is Leandro Trossard. Kai Havertz shoots from the left hand side of the box, quite far out to shoot, I think. And I think apparently it's taking a nick. It goes out for a corner. Here is Odegaard to send the ball into the box. Saliba is there. But a Brentford player gets a block in, and Odegaard just skipped past Ayer and twatted it in the back of the net, as they say. And we are 2-0 down inside 26 minutes, which is not very, very fun. I'm not enjoying myself. We have a corner, which is going to be taken by Donny van der Beek, looking to bring somebody short, but no one does, so we send it in the box towards Pinnock. Ayer, van der Beek, not offside apparently. Here's Ayer, shoots and hits a post, and Burma looking to get it back in the box. He was brought down there, which looks a similar tackle to the one earlier, but that one's not a penalty, so fair enough. And we're showing signs of life, but the signs of life that you get when you hope someone's not dead, but they definitely are. Yeah. Anyway, here's Wisser now, onto Janelt, Henry, Janelt, Norgard, Wisser, shoots, and it's saved by Ramsdale. Obviously by playing this game, we stop him from using David Raya. But, you know, they stop us from using Reece Nelson, so, yeah, swings and roundabouts. Anyway, Pinnock is there at the near post, a header over. Probably the first time I've seen someone win a header from a corner in this team. Here's Pinnock now. Goes back towards Flecken, looking to see what you can do out from his feet. Here's Pinnock. Plays a quite a bad ball in towards Wisser. It's intercepted him. Got the ball back. Here's Van der Beek. Henry, nice little triangles, but we should be doing this when we're ahead, not losing. Anyway, here's Van der Beek. Onto Mbema. Looks to go out wide to the overlap of Walker Peters. Got a bit of space, and he's also got a bit of pace on him as well. He goes inside to Mbema, who shoots, and it's a good save by Ramsdale. And we are starting to wake up a little bit since I've just basically just shouted at everybody. And then Burma looks to whip the ball in the box, and he does. And it's Pinnock at the near post and wins the. Well, that's twice. We've won a header from a corner, and that is half time. So I'd say we definitely got better as the half went on. More shots than them. So there you go. We're winning the stats so far, but not. And I've decided to bring on Jorginho for whatever reason. Here's Walker Peters now down the right hand side, tackled by Trossard, and that ball will go out of play. Here's Saka. Dedic, Jorginho. Over to Havertz, who's literally on his own, and he still can't score. But that's Kai Havertz for you. Flecken does quite well, though, I do think. Anyway, Trossard is out to take the corner now from the left-hand side, and he sends it in towards a player, and Aya heads out for Brentford. Not a lot of possession, but I feel like we're creating a decent amount with what the way we're playing, and the fact again we still don't have a striker. Here's Pinnock. Yeah, I know that's something I should have addressed in the January transfer window, but there's only so much I can do when there is nobody there's nobody being sold in January, because people don't want to lose decent strikers in January, even if they're on the loan list apparently. Yeah. Anyway, here's Leandro Trossard. Not that he's a striker, but Baku really probably would have helped us. Probably more than Nelson, because he did have a place there, and we haven't played, and we played City twice. And that's a wank ball into midfield, and Havertz is onto it, plays a good ball in towards Trossard, and he doesn't score. That is what we call the Kai Havertz curse. What we're going to do is we're going to change into our control possession and just try and stop Arsenal from scoring. Really, that's probably the best way to try and do things. I'm not going to a 5-back because I don't want to. And if we can get results out of City, especially again, I know we shit out of WG. If we can get results out of City, we can get results out of nearly results out of Liverpool. Then I don't see what is wrong. And for some, I know he's not complete forward because I've changed the tactic, you idiot. And Burma's going to come off now for Damsgaard, and Lewis Potter is going to see the light of day for once in his life. As he comes on for Wisser, I think, and then on comes Talisca, and we'll whack him on attack because we can. And that was nearly a goal for Arsenal. Thank God it's not. And he was anxious, but he's now happy because I've said a few words to him. Cool. Anyway, here's Dedic. No idea who you are still. On the ball for Arsenal. Now here is Jorginho over to Ben White. Saka deflected and smashed away by, I'm going to say Aya, but I may be wrong. Here is Gabriel now looking to turn and play a ball in towards Jorginho, and he does. Damsgaard loses the ball because, fair enough. And we get it away and get it out to Hickey. Now here's Lewis Potter, who just decides to kick it out of play. Fair enough. I'll do the same. And since the first half, we've not had a shot, which is encouraging, to say the least. So what we'll do is we'll give the Moaners a few minutes out on the football pitch. So what we'll do is we'll chuck Talisca up front because I can, and we'll bring on Josh De Silva, and we'll also bring on Longstaff in that role because his promise is now gone, so I don't need to do it anymore. Here is Trossard now, so Havertz plays the ball out to Jorginho, who shoots because he thinks he's good and he's not, so it's saved by Flecken. Here is Trossard outside the corner again. Here's Havertz looking to play Trossard back, and he has been tackled, and it comes out towards Bar. Again, no idea who you are. And comes away Talisca with the ball. Here's Josh De Silva with a 1-2 to Talisca. Talisca goes out wide now instead of going centrally, which is fair enough. Enrico Henry can't keep that in playing his offside. So honestly, why didn't they flag it earlier? Anyway, Here is Bar again for Arsenal. Odegaard. Ben White. In midfield towards Jorginho, and then out to Havertz, and Trossard loses the ball to Brentford player, and here is Damsgaard looking to launch an attack now. He runs down the right hand side on his favourite right foot. May look to get across into the box. He does towards Talisca. That's a good save by Aaron Ramsdale, and it results in a corner which will be taken by Mikkel Damsgaard, which will probably lead to nothing. Goes in the box towards Thingy, and Havertz of all people wins a header. Here is Damsgaard now looking to attack. Does a little 360 spin because why not? And here is Rico Henry looking to get the ball in the box, but he doesn't. He goes back to Norgard. Pinnock loses the ball out to Saka because that's what you want running through on your defence, isn't it? And now here's Havertz towards Nketiah, and I wouldn't be surprised if he scores, and he doesn't. It's Flecken to save. Arsenal probably going to go short now, I would say. And I'm correct towards Trossard, and he tries to spin that Ben White, but Norgard intercepts and has some men ahead of him. He goes to Josh Da Silva, and that is the end of the highlight. That shows the kind of football we're playing right now. Now here's Dedic again towards Havertz. Jorginho. Odegaard. Jorginho again out to Dedic. And Josh Da Silva intercepts a pass back to Jorginho, and he looks to do something and goes back all the way back to the keeper, weirdly. Now here's Christoph Ayer. Now towards Walker Peters. Damsgaard. Josh Da Silva. Ayer. Longstaff. Pinnock. Rico Henry now on the left hand side with the ball. And Lewis Potter is playing okay, and I would have expected him to get that there. And it's a short ball played back, and we've got 2 minutes, so we'll give it a go. We've got a minute, sorry. We'll give it a go. Obviously that will do anything, but we can try. Here's it's a Longstaff, sorry, not Langstaff. It's a completely different player, I think. Now here's Kiwior, who sends it forward, and it's 2-1. So I mean, at least it's better than it's an improvement on 3-0. Honestly, if we take our chances, it's 2-2 there. Well, maybe even more, but you probably see the same for Arsenal as well. So yeah, next episode will be against. I will rest you because you aren't playing well. Our next match in the next episode will be against Palace in the FA Cup, and then we will look to just try and get towards Newcastle and as close to the end of the season as possible, where we start to see where we may finish. Now, if we were to beat Newcastle, we could steal Conference League. However, obviously Europe is still up for grabs for the FA Cup. And as previously stated, I probably will lose now. But there's 2 hard teams, one of which we drew with. The rest we have beaten. Villa, where are Villa? Do Villa just not exist? Am I being an idiot here? Or have we just not played Aston Villa? They're there. I'm probably being an absolute idiot. Villa, there. 3-0. So, bosh. Yeah, so every other team in the competition we've beat, and if we haven't beaten them, they're a championship team. Apart from Arsenal and City. So, if we could avoid Arsenal and play them in the final and get revenge, that'd be great. Anyway, well, by the time we come to the semis, I doubt the championship teams will be in there. Anyway, that is all for this episode. In the next episode, we'll look to finish the season and begin the new season next week, because I'm recording in advance now. So, this is Thursdays, so the FA Cup will be Fridays. So probably around Tuesday we'll start to see the new season, or the transfer window at least. So that's been all for today. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next episode where we continue our journey in the FA Cup. I'll see you in a bit.